Welcome to my blind playthrough of Dragon Quest XI's post-game section. We are gonna continue our adventure in the post-game because we beat Act 2 last time, because we defeated Mordegon and his other phase. And we got a little bit into the post-game, so now we will continue it. And no, I've not checked up on where you get those weapons that I looked for towards the end of last stream. I did not have time to look up where to find them. So that's something I'll have to do now. Like, how do I get those weapons? Because I need to know if I've missed them or if I can still get them. So let's see here. I need to go into Google here quickly. Access the frickin' fun size force, because since I don't have weapons, I can't actively look up the names of them. So, Dragon Quest XI's. Now, let's see. Forged weapons. It was... there. Deft Dagger. Alright, Deft Dagger location. So you get that one for 65 mini medals. Okay, so that's a mini medal reward, the Deft Dagger. So no wonder I don't have it. It's for mini medals. Okay, the Ava branch. Why do I not have the Ava branch? Like, did I miss it, or... Ava branch. Wait. No, that's not right. That's... Never mind. I looked at the wrong one. This one I meant to look at, the Bright Staff. Never mind. I got confused when I saw that the Google said sparkly spots. I was, wait a minute, it can't be sparkly spots. I must have done something wrong. I have two staffs I haven't made, so yeah. Right, Bright Staff. It is found in... Huh? Wait, it says... obtained by clearing the third trial of the Wheel of Harma in Angri-La. Within 15 or fewer moves during Act 3. So there's a trial thing in Angri-La? I'm upset that this weapon has actually spoiled me, this Bright Staff. Especially since I'm not gonna use it. That's upsetting. This weapon spoiled something that apparently the post game has, which is a trial in Angri-La. That's mean. I mean, the other one was just a mini medal. That's not really freaking spoiler. It's just like, that's just a reward you can get. That one's like, oh, by the way, I have to clear a trial that's specifically in the post game. Which I don't even know if I can do trials now, or if that's something that's accessed later within Act 3. I have no idea. Alright, what about this Gringham Whip? So it's Octagonia Casino. Oh. Yay, gambling. So if I want to get this weapon, I have to gamble. The Beastmaster Claw. Don't let it also be gambling, please. I don't... Otherwise, I have to do so much gambling off screen. That's not gonna be fun. Beastmaster Claws. That one is... Wait, that's what's also the trial in... Oh, it's a trial in Octagonia. Well, great. So the trials are apparently in multiple sections. There's one in Angrila, there's apparently one in Octagonia. And that's apparently where I get the claws. Man, that's so mean. That means I can't get a good weapon for Gramps. Simply because his is tied to something that I don't even know if I get access to yet, or if I have to travel to the passwords with Veronica for getting access to it, I have no idea. But I can't get anything better for Sylvando, because I have to... for this Death Dagger, it was like mini medals. I don't even know if I have enough to get to 65. Like, how many mini medals do I have? I have 6. Which would bring me up to 51. So yeah, I do not even have enough mini medals to get the dagger for Sylvando. Well, I guess it's... Sucks to be Sylvando and Gramps at this point. You son of a controller. What a fun time for the controller to start acting out. I just pressed attributes and the controller went, yeah, no, I took it very personally, I won't work now. There. I don't like when I have to unplug and replug the controller like that. While I am in Angrila, is there anything that says anything about a trial? Somewhere around here? Well, I guess I can go check the High Priest Hall and see if that has a trial thing. Ah, you were playing Dragon Quest IV, Azura. That's fun. Anything here about trial? No. Okay, so I can't get access to trials yet, it seems. Well, that answers that. The trials are after the time travel shenanigan. Which I guess is a good thing. Well, at least I would assume that's a good thing. Well, let's zoom then. I cannot get... I have to fly on Cetacea to get there, don't I? Yeah, I do. Alright. Let's fly back there to that clock tower. That's a minor pet peeve I have with the post-game right now, that they don't just give you access to whatever location you go to. Like, actually, why can't I not fly to that clock place? I visited it once, why do I have to be like, ah, no, sorry, you have to... Like, you left the clock tower, you didn't go to Veronica immediately? Well, now you have to go all the way back there. On foot. Even though you've beaten Mordegon and should be like no problem, just being able to warp there. Yeah, that is the spot that they want. The one over here. Okay. You have to restart your Dragon Quest IV playthrough because it was on the 3DS. I get it. I mean, there probably are a lot of games that I have to restart on my own, that I play on my own time, because it's been so long since I last played them. Or maybe not have to restart the entire playthrough, just finish what I was doing on that said playthrough and then just play it again. Welcome, Yokai. How you doing? Well, that's unfortunate that you're sad, Yokai. Well, hopefully either this stream or something else that happens during the day will make you feel better. Oh, that really sucks when technology wants to be poo-poo head when you stream. I've had those days too. It really just blows when that happens. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, Yokai, that you experienced that with your stream. Well, time to skip this dialogue again. Alright, now is when you want to try to stop me. Alright, now let's see why they want to stop me. I let you go once, and I promise I'll never do it again. Please don't do this, I don't want to lose you. Ah, you can even raid someone? That's unfortunate. Faith seems to have a habit of snatching away those I care about most, but not this time. See, retired old man, more heartache than he can bear, will ye? If I lose you too, I don't know what I'll do. Faith seems to have a habit of snatching. I just wanted to talk to Serena. I'm sorry, Yuki, you simply can't do this. We won't let you. When I cut my hair, Veronica gave me her powers. I vowed I would use them to carry on our sacred mission and protect you. If I were to let anything happen to you, she would never forgive me, so I have no choice but to stop you from doing this. I cannot permit you to do this. Curse it all, why can I not go? Why can I not put a stop to Morrigan? Must I really remain here idle while you risk all for the sake of our fallen companion? Darling, don't you feel you've done enough? I mean, you defeated the Lord of Shadows, didn't you? I don't want to lose to anybody else. I don't think I can bear it. Have you thought this through, Yuki? You heard a timekeeper. If you go back there, that's it. No way home. And there's no guarantee you'll even make it to where you want to go. Or if you want to do this. Why does I just say no? I don't think so. Alright, let's get out of here. This place gives us a creep. Oh, okay. So that's all the game does? I see. Alright, so if I get this correctly... Yeah, okay. Even the story says, show them how serious you are, so I have to say yes. Fine, I guess I go save Veronica. Yeah, I guess I am. Let's see how badly the timeline will go.
Okay. You win. We know you well enough by now not to try and talk you out of this.
Trust me, I'm willing to be talked out of this. The game just goes, no, you go through with this.
But you'd better not mess this up. You go back there and you save her, you hear? Save us all.
How? This is so. How? There's no guarantee that if I say Veronica, that you others will also be alive. There's no guarantee. What if saving Veronica will cause a timeline that makes it so Eric has to sacrifice himself and he dies? Like, who's to say that's not gonna happen from me saving Veronica? It's so silly that Luminary goes, yeah, I can save Veronica and everyone is gonna be safe. You can't freaking guarantee that the others are gonna be saved just because you rescued Veronica.
Do what you have to do. We won't stand in your way.
And honestly, I don't feel like Veronica is a character that's worth this trouble. I really don't understand the angle that the plot is going with here. Like, why are they pushing for you to save Veronica? She was just there as a character. She was more annoying than anything else, Veronica. You'd have to care about saving her?
The decision is made. Then you must know all that I know. To lose time will be to lose much, but some semblance of your present self will remain.
Ah, yes, of course. Because it can't be a time travel if I don't keep my memories. Which will make it super despairing for everyone, because I will say, hey, Eric, you remember that time we went and did yada yada? And he's gonna go like, what are you talking about, bro? We never did yada yada. And then I will go, but I remember we went to that place and we did the yada yada. And he's gonna be like, we never went there. You went there with Hendrik. And then Hendrik is gonna be like, I remember that yada yada. What do you say you remember with Eric? It just, no. It's just not gonna work out. Travel to the past, remaining in the past, while still keeping your memories. It's just not gonna work.
Your memories, the record of your adventures thus far, your knowledge of battle, and all that you have learned, and last of all,
Well, at least it looks like I'll get to keep my skill point because she says you keep all you've learned.
the containers that surround the altar, these are the time capsules.
Okay.
These sacred vessels are immune to the flow of time.
What?
When you shatter the sphere, all that you possess will be placed within them.
Okay.
Thus, may the items you require journey with you to the past.
Oh, okay. So that's the time capsule thing is just so that I can keep my equipment and whatnot. Alright. Cool.
Alas, there is one item that will not survive the journey. The Sword of Light.
Of course. Of course, I will not keep the Sword of Light. The Luminary is being very stupid right now. Without the Sword of Light, you cannot defeat Mordegon. Yet, I am supposed to go to the past now to defeat Mordegon to make sure Veronica doesn't die. But I can't defeat Mordegon if I don't have the Sword of Light. So already right there, this time travel thing is it's not gonna work. It's just not going to frickin' work. If I would have been a Luminary and I would have heard the Timekeeper say, the Sword of Light does not go with you, I would be like, alright, I'm backing out. That was the key thing that helped me defeat Mordegon in the first place? Sorry, okay, I'm backing out this deal, I don't want to do this anymore. If I was a Luminary, I would have done that. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll still go along with it. I won't have the Sword of Light, but I'll go along with it. Sure, I can beat Mordegon without the Sword of Light. While keeping in mind, Mordegon himself will still have the power of the freaking World Tree. Because when Veronica died, that's exactly what Mordegon did. He stole the Sword of Light and became all-powerful. Whatever, let's see how this plays out.
But you should retain possession of its twin, the Sword of Shadows.
Now, are you telling me this is the game's way of forcing me to be a greatsword user? And also, how does that make sense? How? What? I cannot keep the Sword of Light, but I can keep the Sword of Shadows? But the Sword of Shadows was created because Mordegon stole the Sword of Light. So if I go back to the past and say I prevent Mordegon from stealing the Sword of Light, then shouldn't the Sword of Shadows disappear because it's now in a timeline where that sword never existed? Let's consider this.
This will surely prove to be a more than worthy weapon for the time being.
No, I'm not gonna use the freaking Sword of Shadows. You cannot make me game. I am a dual wielder through and through. I did not invest points in being a great sword user. You cannot make me game.
Now you know all that I know. All else is unknowable. When you are ready, join me by the sphere.
Yeah, because I have to. Not because I want to, because I have to join you by the freaking sphere. The sphere. Yeah, we can go to the past. Sure, sure. Yeah. I mean, what else can I do in the post game other than this, right?
Step forward, luminary, and into the past.
Wait!
Please tell me I get to keep their weapons too.
When you meet me in the past, we will be enemies again. But know this, I stand ready to pledge myself to your cause once more. To be your sword, your shield, your unswerving companion.
Yeah, are you sure about that though, Hendrik?
Yes, very dramatic, Hendrik, honey. Now, if you've quite finished frowning and swearing oaths... Farewell, darling. I look forward to seeing you in the past.
I know you can do this. I know you won't let anything stand in your way. And the us's of the past will be there for you whenever you need us. Now, if I know your grandfather, he'll have a few words to say before you go.
You've grown into a fine figure of a man, laddie. Oh, don't look down now. We'll only be apart a wee while. We're back there waiting for you after all. You'll do us proud. I know you will. How could you not do? You're my own flesh and blood after all.
Oh no, that also means that Serena's gonna be a bad character again. Because she's gonna lose all of her magical might that she gained from being merged with Veronica.
I began this journey with you, feeling that I was simply doing my duty.
Like, I just realized that as they were approaching here with the dialogue that when I go to the past, I will say Veronica. That means Veronica will be my main magic attacker, and Serena will be back with doing absolutely nothing but support. Because when Veronica was around, Serena's magical might was super tiny. Because she was just supposed to be the healer while Veronica was supposed to be the damage dealer. I much prefer the balanced Serena that does both damage and healing and not just one or the other.
But it became so much more than that. I'll never forget the time we've spent together.
Can the Luminary at least have some sort of emotion on his face?
So please, if you don't mind, I hope you'll take me along with you, all over again.
Oh, hey, look, the Luminary had some sort of expression on his face.
The time of departure is upon us. Luminary, take the sword of light in hand.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's make my party actively worse. Like, it's two meanings with getting worse here. Like, it's gonna be worse because Veronica's gonna be there, who was my least favorite of the crew. And it's gonna be worse because I'm gonna lose Hendrik and Serena's stats.
This isn't goodbye. Not by a long shot.
Also, I just realized,
See you on the other side.
don't we also ruin Eric's story with his sister by traveling to the past? Because it's because of the current timeline that he managed to make amends with his sister? Aren't we going to, you know, undo that as well? Yeah, timey-wimey stuff. How far in the past am I going?
Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
No. Thank you.
This harbinger of calamity, and cast him into the furthest corner of the
That would have
dungeon.
been fun if you went back to dinosaur age.
Let's do this. I believe in you. I believe in the Luminary.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Friends, shipmates, amigos, spar thrust and the rainbow await. Destiny beckons!
I don't know how Mordegon's planning on achieving eternal life, but I know one thing. We're going to stop him.
You must defeat him. The fate of our world depends upon it. Good luck.
Alright. What day is this that I'm waking up in? Don't. No. No, game, no. You know, I'm actually gonna make another save file just cuz, you know. Let's make a new save file. Just so I can still access before I did this time shenanigan.